Well, hello there. I realize it's been about a month since you've seen a video from me, and if you have been waiting for one, I apologize that it has taken me so long to get something out. But have you ever had one of those days, one of those weeks, one of those months where life just kind of gets in the way? It gets overwhelming. You have so many obligations, it's hard to keep up. That's been me over the past month. I just kind of hit a wall after my trip to Florida. I've been working a lot, had a lot going on with the house, had a lot of family things going on. And so I haven't been able to put something together. I do plan to get back on my regular weekly schedule. That means a lot to me, and I know it's important to you guys as well if you like to follow along. That's going to be coming up, I promise. But for today, I just wanted to share a quick little kind of life update. I have been, as I mentioned, very busy working on my house, and with the holidays coming up, I want to get as much done as possible. I'm getting ready to do flooring in my living room and dining room, basically the whole downstairs, and I don't have a place to even put up a Christmas tree until I get that done. My house is just full of boxes and furniture that needs to be moved and all of that kind of stuff. And I did get the hall and the foyer done, but that was honestly the hardest area that I have done so far because there were a lot of little nooks and crannies, doorways and stairs and things like that that I had to work around. So it took me a long time and it was kind of frustrating. I also found underneath the carpet 2 layers of vinyl, so that was a little daunting, just trying to figure out what to do about that and how to do it safely, because in some of these older houses you do find asbestos lining on the vinyl, and my house was of that era, so I had to deal with that and ended up just putting a vapor barrier down to separate the bottom layer of the vinyl from the flooring that was going in. So it's all encapsulated now and it's protected, but it was just a few weeks of scratching my head and wondering what's the right thing to do here and what's the best thing for the house and for my investment and all that good stuff. So it's done. I'm moving on to the bedroom and then the living room and the dining room and then the kitchen and then building a wall and creating an office. So I'm excited about what's to come downstairs in the final stages of the project, but that has kept me off the trail except for last weekend. I did not really want to go on this trip that I had planned. It was a festive weekend and I wasn't feeling very festive. In the middle of last week, we lost a beloved family pet who had been with us for a really long time, a really super special cat, one of the best cats ever, honestly. And he just totally touched my heart, and he went rather suddenly, and he was living with my daughter at the time, and so she had to deal with that. He was just such a good family cat as she was growing up, and it was really super sad. Somebody who's in my trail family when I summited Katahdin 7 years ago, which is hard to believe, has been hosting a big event on his country property every year, every fall. And it's a beautiful time of year to visit East Tennessee. The colors were amazing. And although as a group, it's been hard for us to gather there, and he invites lots of friends from all different walks of life, some really interesting people. So it's a lot of fun to go and meet people that you haven't met, and also fun to reunite with the trail family. But a lot of us have had a hard time getting there. I haven't been in, I think, 4 years to this event. This year, there were 4 of us who were going to be able to join with our respective partners. And so that was really nice to get to meet the partners of people that I hiked with, people that maybe weren't even in their lives way back then. I know Andy wasn't in my life back then. Yeah, it was really nice just to get together. And we went and took kind of a celebratory hike along the Benton MacKaye Trail, which I showed you just recently in a short. It's a beautiful trail that extends from Georgia up through Tennessee, and I hope to hike the whole thing someday. But it was neat to kind of see the other end of that trail. And we just had a really pretty, easy hike along the Hiwassee River. It was gorgeous and it was so much fun. And then we went back and we just pigged out on a huge picnic and had a really nice weekend. And it was so nice to just be able to kind of put aside the grief for a weekend. So I think I really needed that, and I needed it in the context of everything that I've had going on in life. As Andy was saying, he's like, you never take a break, and I really don't. I'm always going like the Energizer Bunny, and I do need to learn that lesson that sometimes it's okay just to stop and have fun and appreciate your friends. And so that's what I did, and I'm back now, and I'm getting back to work, just running some errands this morning before I knuckle down. And I do really hope that I can get back to some consistent posting of videos. It might be every other week for a while instead of every week, but that is my plan, my commitment to you, my viewers. I really do appreciate all of you. And if you have any comments, any topics you'd like to see me cover, and just any comments about the house or anything like that, feel free to drop them down below. I read them all and I really enjoy hearing from you. So thank you for that. And I will look forward to seeing you here again next time.